Hey, it's Jason with Dad's That Cook. Got a special guest here, Scott Talbot, who is gonna make some awesome stuff. We're up here in Maui, Olinda, way up in the hills.
Yeah.
Like in the forest kind of area. So what are we making? I heard something about a poke bowl.
So it's kind of a combination of poke bowl is Hawaiian, a Japanese rice bowl, and a Korean rice bowl. A bowl of rice with either 1 or 2 scoops rice. You are going to decorate the rice with whatever you want here. Starting on this end is avocado.
Got a little avo.
Cucumber that I sliced long ways and then chopped
in half. And
it's got a little salt and pepper and lime on there. And then we have some cilantro, which you can garnish with.
Scallions.
Most of that we're gonna put on the fish.
On the El Fisho.
And this I made especially for my good friend and neighbor, Chris Berquist.
Okay.
So there's a red jalapeno and a Serrano.
Ooh, yeah.
And last time, Chris did not have fair warning.
No,
So
you're leaving it out to show them what you put in it.
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
nice of you, really.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got some carrot and some kind of root.
And Daikon radish. So that's a white radish that looks
like white radish.
Rice vinegar. It has lime.
Any sugar?
And salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
And that's it. It's crunchy, it's tasty, it gives a contrast to the texture.
And we got some kimchi here.
We gotta have kimchi.
You made that, right? Right out of the. Well, it's tough. I mean, you gotta open it.
A Maui sweet onion, a white onion, and a red onion there.
Okay, so you got those a little mixed up in.
Yeah. The sauce that's gonna go on there is also gonna go on here.
Okay. And you've got some other veggies kind of laid out. Now, are we gonna put these on the grill or are these?
So what we'll do is this again. We'll get this little marinade on it. This will grill, and I left it in kind of big pieces so that it's easier to manage on the grill.
Okay.
And then we'll bring it back in here and like cut those in half.
Okay.
Like
That's great. We've got the ahi.
Yeah.
That's one thing we're gonna do, right? Yeah. And what are we gonna do with this ahi?
Well, the ahi, we're just going to sear that with a little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And then slice it sashimi style and put it back on the plate.
Yeah.
And then you can just do with your fingers.
Whatever you want.
We'll have like poo-poos. Yeah.
Nice. Just shove it down your throat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I love ahi. And now you've got here, you got some chicken breast, and you cut that up into like halves, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then you've got the beef, which is just a short rib.
What I'll do is after I cook it, I'm gonna take the marinade, put it into a saucepan.
Yeah.
And heat it up and put a little cornstarch in there to thicken it up. And then we'll just either spoon or brush that over whatever meat it is that you're having. So we can make the marinade for the veggies real quick.
Sure, let's do it.
Quick? Okay.
Yeah, we're living on the edge today, man.
I like it to go through the
press?
Through the press because you got a better chance of some of it sticking onto the food.
Okay.
Okay, because if you just slice it up, it's gonna just kind of drift away.
I hear you.
It won't be there. So now we're just grating a little ginger into here. And there went 1 knuckle.
1 knuckle of ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. A little bit of blood's good.
Not too much one in there.
Just a little bit of extra skin's good, right?
Put just a little bit of that in there.
I hold this and I mix it?
And then you mix it, yeah.
Hey, gee, thanks. What do you do? What do you do? Because you're not a professional chef, right? You don't hang out at home and cook for people all day. So
I'm gonna drop this all in here before I tell you what my real job is.
Okay, you drop that in there and then we'll get back to what it is that you really do.
I'm a teacher. I'm a school teacher.
What do you teach?
I teach math, King Kekaulike High School here in Maui.
Wow.
Which is a stone's throw from Kalama Middle School, which is where Debbie teaches.
So you guys are like really into math.
Actually, both of us have absolutely no idea about anything about math.
Really?
Except for where the calculator icon is.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Rice!
So yeah.
There, been blessed.
So it's an electric rice cooker.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So we got what, about 20 minutes in that? 25 minutes?
Let's get this fish ready.
Let's get it. What are you gonna do to it?
Hey Jessica, can you get the edamame and...
Come on down, Jessica. No, there's no ducking and hiding. Get it going. All right, well this is Jessica, the daughter of Debbie and Scott, and she's a kick-butt surfer. Well, where's your wife? Does she live here too or what?
My wife?
Yeah, Debbie.
Yeah.
Yo, Debbie.
Right over here.
Come on, Deb. Come on down, Deb.
Well, howdy-ho. Hello.
Hey, it's Debbie. Thanks for letting your man cook for us too. This is super cool. Could you duck a little lower? You're in the camera. Just get down really low. You know, walk down really. Looks like she's got the edamame out. We can just leave that laying around somewhere, right?
You gotta soak it in garlic and.
I know, we need to put
What do we gotta do?
in there. You want to get some garlic and ginger going in there?
Garlic.
You're gonna do that?
And sugar.
All right, while she's doing that, we'll take one of these handy dandy cameras with us, and we'll go out and sear that. All right, here we are. We're outside now.
Just a little bit of sesame oil.
Yeah?
I don't want this to stick.
Yeah, because you don't want it to stick.
No.
Because then what? Then you got stuck fish.
Then you just have to eat it off
Right.
the grill.
You just pick at it.
Let's just gently flip that
Oh,
over.
you just gently flip that. Did you see the gently flip?
Yeah, giving it a little.
People over there bored as can be, going, "Where's my food?"
Wake up. Jessica, how's that edamame?
It was good. Aren't you glad you didn't get any?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah?
No, that is.
Is that working?
That's
I'm gonna go in for this guy.
I'm gonna go right there. So you got the chicken, and we got the little bit of beef laying over here.
Yep, we're gonna throw that in there.
Oh, those is like just chew on them, right?
Yep.
Right off the bone. Wow, I'm working. This is horrible. I just came here to eat, man. Got some little crumbs.
sorry.
Y'all, it's okay. I'll stab you.
Yep.
That was hard. Whew, God. Got some cornstarch.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna move this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this.
What do you got there? Some sake or
White
oh,
wine.
some white wine.
Get that stirred up really well.
No problem. Am I doing it right?
Yep. You ready? Here we
right.
go.
Looking good.
Wow. So, Deb, tell me really. I mean, you like his cooking, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I do believe you told me that when party time happens, everyone invites Scott.
Yes, they do.
They do.
And then he ends up cooking. That's why they invite him.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Scott, would you mind helping
Hey,
with
by the
this?
way, I've got like 6 pounds of
Yeah,
prime rib
exactly.
over there. Can you work it for me? Wow, this is
cover
looking
anything
nice.
up.
So, how did you guys meet?
San Francisco State.
Yeah, we met
Yeah?
in college.
In college?
San Francisco State. Yep. Exercise physiology department.
Not the math department?
No. No.
That would have been worse, right?
They didn't have math back then.
Oh, that's right. They didn't care for it.
We both flunked out of math.
So let's teach it. And so it was love at first sight, right? It was like, oh my gosh, this is it? You found
Almost. Maybe love at second sight.
second sight.
Yeah.
He's kind of a banger, isn't he?
We found
Yeah.
out we had a lot in common, that we both had dogs in the back of our pickup trucks.
That looks
So there's
good.
one.
That looks
And then-
really good.
And then this little one has been surfing since she was like, could barely hold
Like-
her head up.
Before
Barely.
she could walk.
Yeah.
Before you could walk, you were surfing.
Yeah, she
I don't
was.
remember.
You don't remember? You just remember being on, not even remembering them holding you on a board?
We would lay her on a surfboard, and one of us would push her in, and she'd catch a wave, and the other one would catch her
Ah,
as like a.
I know my son would have loved that. Corbin would have been like fired up about that, you know? Like, oh, Dad, why don't you surf? Because I suck at it, and I'll probably drown. Ooh, wow.
So there's two.
Look at that. Corbo.
Hey.
You know, what's really cool is the fact that we know you from way, way, way back.
Way
Way back.
Way back when you were like this big.
And you were so mean to him.
I was.
Yeah.
I was teaching at
Awful.
the Chinese American International School, which is a bilingual Mandarin English school. Where Corbin went, and then by flukes, my daughters went.
Now Corbin and Jessica are going to fill the rest of the show in Mandarin now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Well, this is awesome. This is
Yeah,
super
it's
cool. Scott, thanks for
I'm
for
starving
hanging
and
out.
I'm ready to eat.
Well, this is my bowl. This is my bowl, so you know you don't get any.
Oh, wow.
This is really good. I didn't get any of that beef, but I'll try that in a second. But this bowl, I mean, everybody likes to grill, right? Rice is easy to make. If you don't know how to make rice, then I suggest going to
Can't
rice
help
school. If you don't know how to cut some vegetables, I don't know what to tell you either. Maybe just get them pre-cut already at the store.
You could do that.
You could, but then it wouldn't be the same, you know? It's like the garlic, same thing, right? Cheers, Scott.
Cheers.
That's really good stuff, man.
Thank you.
So, Scott, the man, making us some poke bowl, some sashimi. So good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Right on.
Hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out. Okay. Dad's That Cook. We'll see you next time. Woo-hoo! Hey, thanks for watching. You want to see more cool videos like this one on Dad's That Cook? Make sure you subscribe. You want to win some really cool stuff? Subscribe. You want to get notified? Make sure you know what's going on? Subscribe.